Hello, my viewers. Over there, you're most welcome to my channel. Thank you. Subscribe, like, if it suits you. Today, you're in Maasai land with the Maasai with passport plus Mr. Cecil, or rather, the strange town boy. This is the man, the tycoon who came to Nyabohanse with a lot of goodies. The only thing he wanted is to help the villagers, but he found out that the villagers were too toxic. You know that hatred they give Marua? They extended the hatred and lies, manufactured lies, manufactured shaming lies to this man. And I feel like somehow he was bothered and decided to go back. But the goodies he had, he did not go with it. He left it to the Congrat's dad. And I believe Congrat's dad will be distributing the goodies with the time. Maybe he might wait for Marua to come, or he might do it himself. Because we saw last year when he came with some books and so forth, Congrat's mom had to take some to school. We know she's a teacher. And now the villagers in Nyabohanse, they're very much mad. Some of them have already come out with stories saying that, he was chased out of the villa. You are not in the villa. How was he chased? Whether he was chased or not, we don't know. But from what I think, I feel like he's meeting with some of the villagers, the hating villagers, for the lack of good words, or the lazy gang, or rather Yamara's haters. The meeting seemed to be good, but the results went south, because we saw Gintu. After the meeting, he talked so well, but after a few hours after that, he went back to his cocoon. It's like these people in Nyabohanse were being paid by maybe, don't know, it's some of the politicians, the likes of Max One and the ones he works for, and the lazy donors who are paying villagers to divide themselves. I just don't know who's advising these people, because some of these people, they can really benefit. They don't know how many people are watching around the club. And they keep on saying this village was one of the villages that was left behind in Kenya. The Kuria people have been among the marginalized people, very far away from the other parts of Kenya, near Tanzania, there in Hispania. And then God raised one of them, Ayamaro, to go to Colombia. He suffered there for some time, because he says he was even on streets of Colombia. And because of his cameras and what he did, he was able to salvage himself. He came back rich, and YouTube was working for him. So he decided to spread the same to the villagers. In that place, people are benefiting, people are working, people are doing businesses. Who cut us to Ayamarua. And now these people have completely cut off that hand that once assisted them. Even the friends of Ayamaro. I have said before, the likes of Minhawi and Pablo. If you ask me, if you go to Mr. Cicil's think box, I believe he had in mind those people who were there in the party, those pro Ayamaro's friends. I believe he had goodies for them. He had something to do for them. But by the time he's landing in Kenya, these people have already separated themselves from Ayamara, from the source. Now, what can he do? Now, you went to see the Maasai with passport in Maasai land. And let me tell you, this place is very cool. People is calm. And I want Ayamaro to learn something from Maasai with passport. Because last year when I was advising Ayamara, if you're having party, just have party of a few people who are your friends. But by that time, Ayamara wanted just to have party for everyone. But you see, I kept on saying that these people are coming in this party. 3/4 of them are going to betray you. It was like I was prophesying. Now, at the moment, even those ones who are his friends, those ones who are his workers like Gintu, Mogesi, it is another story. Now, Ayamaro should learn one thing from Maasai with the passport. When the trench town boy went there with the people like Kibe, Dr. Kibe and Kage, He did not go inviting everyone to come and see his visitors. No, I have always said on this YouTube that as you grow, you learn a lot from what people have done. You learn a lot from people. Personally, I have a friend who is a pastor. He was telling me a story whereby he began his ministry. And then he saw that this one is a brother. He didn't know him very well. But because this man pretended to be very prayerful, he brought him in to be to work with him. But what happened to him? This man went on saying ill against him to members of that fellowship, which was growing faster to be a church. Before he knew it, he was thrown out of his own church, his own fellowship. Why? Because he invited someone who had wrong attitude. And that's what Ayamaro did. He brought closer to himself people who are wicked, and now he's suffering the consequences. If you know what you have is very expensive, you don't disclose it to everyone. Some people, you assist them from far. Do not allow them to come closer, because when they come closer to you, they feel that you are on the same level, and because they have nothing to lose, they can drag you down in the mud. And that's what they have done to Ayamaro. I have seen people advising Ayamaro, why can't you even report these people? Why can't you even have a manager? And if Ayamaro will not take care, he lose his major sponsors to some of these villages, because the truth is these people are not stopping soon. They are bent to make sure that Ayamaro is down on the ground. And they keep on saying, oh, you can be rich today, tomorrow, you don't know how it will be. And we are African. Some of these people, the way I see them, some of them have the eyes of wicked people. If these friends of Ayamaro just turned in a single day to be enemies, I pity Ayamaro. Now, Ayamaro can learn from Maasai with passport. When he had visitors to his homeland, he did not go inviting everyone to come and see his visitors. I said there are visitors who can come and sit at your lunch. Others others, it's better for them to just remain outside. Others, outside the gate. Very few visitors are supposed to pass through your living room, the other side of the kitchen. But if what you have is expensive and you don't guard it, it can easily slip out of your hands. And I'm telling you, watch this space. I'm sure next time people will be coming from America, from Jamaica to Maasai land. If Nyabohanse people will not change their attitude towards prosperity or towards development, if they don't change about their toxic vulgar language, the way they normally do, they are expert in doing, they don't change, they are going to lose. In the long run, they're going to lose. Look at someone like Passy, someone who is educating your children. You are so hopeless, selling some things at Ayamaro's home when he was constructing the wall. Someone saw your kid. They inquired about you. They came in to assist, to give sponsorship to a child. And then Ayamaro was like, no, it is very embarrassing for this one child to go to private school and these other ones are in public. Let us see how we can take all of them to the private school. And he made sure that it happened. And now, because you've got other sponsors who are helping you build, who are helping you do other things, now you think you're on top of everything. Some of these things come once in a lifetime. You get opportunity, use it very well. Now, was it important or was it essential for you to say all those evil things you talked about, Mr. Cicil? You keep saying that you're a widow. The Bible says, if you lose your husband and you are below 60, it is good for you to look for someone and do the necessary if it's possible. But don't take that your status as a defense mechanism. Now you are using it to attack people. And the way Gintu is asking you questions, it's like you are portraying this man to be a wicked person, portraying Maro to be a wicked person. Just because your husband sold Ayamaro the part of your land, you are still envious about that. You are still keeping those grudges. And people have come, people who never knew you, the people who knew through Ayamaro. Some of them who ate Ayamaro in the village, they have come and they have just tempered with your psychology. And so, you are just speaking. Unaropokwa tu. You are speaking aimlessly. Please style up, Nyabo.